Pisces, you're in your Queen of Wands energy, determined, go-getting, assertive, knowing your value, knowing your worth. Welcome, it's Tea and Tarot Time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on. This is for my Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cross-watching. It is a timeless reading. I'm putting it up at the beginning of July, but it's not necessarily for July. It is when it feels right for you, when it resonates for you, and it may well resonate now and again in a few months' time. Just always trust with readings. When I'm drawn to it, there's a message here for me. All right, so let's have a little look what we've got for. Let's put her in the center because she's come out. We're going to put the cards around her. She's in the center of the reading. She is key. So let's have a look. Okay, which way do you want these? Like that? Okay, thank you. All right, we've got the Ace of Wands with the Fool. We've got the Queen of Coins. Nice. With the Seven of Coins. We've got the Nine of Swords, you're leaving behind. We've got the Five of Swords, there's a bit of conflict, but we've got the World coming out, which says that's going to be done. And we've got the Queen of Cups. We are in our heart energy. That's nice then. Right, let's get your affirmation. Okay, for my Pisces, please. Thank you so much. We have success is in my world and life now. And commitment. I am choosing to make a commitment to myself. Let's discuss. All right, my beautiful people. Let's just look at this for a minute. It's a reset card. Okay, reset. Why? My cards, these are mine from Hoping to Have It, by the way. My cards are taken from the book, and the book is in 3 sections. Remember, reset, receive. And the first section, remember, is all about remembering how powerful you are and how you can do it. The middle part, reset, is how to change the thinking, the energy, the beliefs that block you from everything that you want to create. And then the receive part moves you into the receiving once you've reset, right? All the information in my book you will find when you want to go and have a look at it. If you want to look on Amazon, or you want to look on Audible or Spotify or any ebook, the link is below for the book. Okay, but in terms of information, on Amazon there's loads of reviews talking about how the way this has helped people transform their life, so you might want to have a look at that and think, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. If it doesn't resonate, that's absolutely fine. Don't get it. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you at this time. Okay, but I just wanted to explain that in terms of how this card makes sense in the reset. I am choosing to make a commitment to myself, to my happiness, and to my goals. We're ever so good at making a commitment to other people, to other things. I'll commit to my job, I'll commit to my marriage, I'll commit to my health, I'll commit to this or that. I want you to really step into this energy at this time when this is resonating for you, that it's time for me to commit to me, my hopes, wishes, dreams, and aspirations, my goals, myself. All right. I want to bring that energy into myself because I am ready to step into the receive of success being in my world and life now. And success isn't just about jobs. We tend to think about success in terms of jobs and income and job titles. It's far more than that. Successful relationships, being happy, being content, that's living a successful life. Being loved, that's living a successful life, not just about money. So I want you to see success in all its forms, including the small things like I got out of bed when I was tired. I'm successful, right? Commit to yourself and step into this energy of success. All right, success is in my world and life now. Now, let's look at the cards on the table. We've got 3 queens. Very strong, powerful energy. The court cards are obviously more powerful than the numbered cards because they're royals, and royal energy is not superior. That's not the right word, but it's more authority, more determination, more success, right? More power. And right in the center of the reading, you've got the Queen of Wands. This is about your value and your worth, and you standing loud and proud. And she's got the Queen of Coins above her, which is the money queen, all right? And then we've got the Queen of Cups under here, which is the Queen of Hearts, about this makes me feel so good. Now, we've got the Ace of Wands with the Fool, which is that new beginning, and we've also got the World card, the ending, the Alpha and the Omega here. We've got a major ending, a new beginning happening. Okay, now that is causing a little bit of stress and a little bit of conflict, a little bit of doubt, so we'll discuss it, but this is absolutely meant to be. So let's start with her in the middle. She is beautiful and she knows it. She doesn't hide her light behind a bushel. She doesn't say, oh, I don't know if that'd work for me. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm good enough. That's not who she is at all. She's like, look at her. She's loud and proud. She stands in her power, in her passion. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's the sort of queen that says, how much? I wouldn't get out of bed for that. Pfft, I don't think so. She's the queen that says, you think I can't do that? Watch me. Determined, decisive, assertive. You're in your power and passion. And it doesn't always sit well with Pisces because you're more about the flow. But, all of us have got Wands energy, fire energy in us somewhere. This is your time to step into that fire and that passion and that drive to step yourself forward, because Pisces, you're in this new beginning energy. You are making a commitment to yourself. You are making a commitment to your goals. We've got the Ace of Wands here, a new beginning in terms of, it could be job or career, it could be a new relationship. It's something you're excited about, something that is giving you some mojo, and you're like, yes, I feel good about this. I'm going for it, right? Whatever this is for you in whatever area of life, this is absolutely meant to be, because, all right, underneath it is the Fool. Now, the Fool is the major arcana equivalent of 4 aces. It's like, I'm absolutely stepping into my new life, my new beginning, and I'm taking a leap of faith. And I'm just going to roll with it because it feels good. I'm going to trust. I'm going to have my absolute belief that this is the right thing for me to do. And I'm making a commitment to myself, my happiness and my goals, to flow with it and go with it with that Fool. Does that mean that I'm not going to get any kind of anxiety or stress about it? Not at all. Of course we will. 9 of Swords is like, oh my God, this is all hairy, scary. Is it okay? All right. It might be some sleepless nights. It's some stress and anxiety around this. But the thing is, Pisces, this is absolutely normal. Even when we're stepping into a new beginning that is super exciting, that is something we really want. We still get anxious about it. We still question it. If you're in the middle of moving house to your dream house, something you've always wanted, you're still going to have some anxiety about it, some overthinking, some sleepless nights. So just allow it, be gentle with yourself, okay? Try not to overthink it. And if some of these, they're saying to me, my team is saying that some of you, these worries, these anxieties aren't even about you. They're about what you're leaving behind, or the people you're leaving behind, or people's opinions about what you're doing. If that's your story, let it go. All right. You may also be, because you've got the success card on the deck. Success is in my world and life now. All right. You may be questioning, is this new beginning with the Fool going to work? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be a disaster? Whenever the affirmation cards come out, I always see it as, this is what you need more of, right? This is what you need to step into, because perhaps you're not in that space and you need to be. So when I see the reset your success energy coming out, it's like, right, perhaps there's a part of you with that 9 of Swords that feels undeserving or not good enough or not ready or worrying if it's going to work. They want you to know that you are in the energy of success, And this new beginning with the Fool is going to work. All right. So reassure yourself, but gently. We've got the Queen of Cups on the deck. Okay. We'll come to her in a minute. Now, what's this big new beginning about? I want more security, more stability. I want to trust my intuition. I want more financial flow. And I am absolutely in that energy of making it happen and believing that it can happen. Self-belief, self-worth, self-value. Now, the Queen of Coins isn't just Miss Moneybags, and she is that. She is Miss Moneybags. But she also is highly intuitive, very grounded, very connected to the earth and her inner being. She listens to her intuition and trusts it. And that's how she aligns with her abundance and her prosperity. So you're flowing in that energy. Now, we've got some conflict in this row about it. So I've got my two queens, right? When we look at this, yeah, we've got our two queens here. So I'm in my, I can do it. I'm in my power, my worth, my flow. But there are doubts. There are some chatter going on in my head, all right, and especially with the Nine of Swords next to it, these two are about stress and conflict. Now, the Five of Swords could be conflict with other people, but generally it talks about you arguing with yourself, okay? Overthinking, over analyzing, over planning, over, just try to go with the flow a little bit more. All right. Like I said, when we're going through a big change, which this is talking about, there will be some conflict that comes up. Am I ready? Is it too soon? Let them come. But then I want you to step into the Queen of Cups, which is next to it, of gentle, loving reassurance. Okay, kindness, not beating yourself up, because all of this moving on is because of this. Why are we moving on? Because it's right, it's the right time. This Seven of Coins wants to come to an end. The World. The World is the last card in the Major Arcana. It talks about a major cycle closing out. Done, dusted, finished. Next, right? We're moving on to the next thing. So this Seven of Coins is all about looking at, reflecting, working out what I've put effort into, and has it gone past its sell-by date? Is it, there's several examples, so let me give you each of them. Let's start at the beginning. The tree with the fruit, she's grown. She put the work in. She put hours of effort into it. She put a lot of commitment and love into it. She's grown that tree from seed. She's watered it, nurtured it, weeded it, fed it, looked after it, and it grew into a fabulous tree. And she's sitting underneath with her little baskets and her little dog, waiting for the right time to pick those fruits. But this card is saying it's time to look at your world and life, not necessarily in all areas. This might be about work. This might be about a relationship. This might be about something else. You're looking at it, acknowledging, first of all, that you put a lot of work and effort into something. And, is it now the right time to reap the rewards, to take the benefits, to fill the baskets up and say, this is my harvest time. I'm taking the harvest and then I'm closing it down and I'm moving on. Now, for others of you, you may be looking at this saying, I've taken everything I can take out of that. Yeah, I can't squeeze another bit of juice out of it. I can't get any more fruit from that tree if I tried. I've taken everything I can. So now I'm going to go away and I'm going to start sowing some new seeds and planting a new tree, right? So it's asking yourself, as Chris Rex says on Minnow Pond, is the juice worth the squeeze? And only you will know. So let's say this is a relationship you've put a lot of work into, and it's now, let's say you've been dating the same person for a year, 2 years, and that takes a lot of time and effort and commitment, and that you're asking yourself, is this actually going anywhere? Is this going to move forward, or is this as far as it's going to go. And that doesn't mean to say that the relationship was wrong. It means that it's kind of run out of juice. It's not going any further, and maybe it's time to let it go and move on to something new. But we look at it and go, yes, but I put such a lot of work into it. I don't want to walk away now. Somebody else gets the benefit of all of that. But this is what you're asking yourself. Is it time to let this go and close it out? We've got the world here. Major closings, major endings. So what is it? Because it's suggesting that something here that you've put a lot of time and effort in, it's kind of done now. Let's use the example of a job. You go into a job, you learn everything about it. You learn everything about the people, the mission, the policies, the procedures, what you need to do, and you do it and you do it well. And you've been there for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and it's like, kind of done with it now. I put a lot of work in, but maybe it's time for my new chapter. Maybe it's time for my new beginning, because the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups here is saying, I'm ready to live a life that's more fulfilling and enriching. I'm coming from the heart with love and compassion and patience and care, and I'm bringing that into myself. So what we've got here is a significant new beginning wanting to open. It's causing a bit of stress, but I'm in my queen energy here, that I'm moving towards my worth, my financial flow, and there's some conflict about it, but I'm going to work through that and out the other side. I'm looking at all the effort I put into different aspects of my life, and I'm looking at what needs to end and what is coming with me, what I'm closing off and what is going to continue to grow in my next phase, in my next chapter. I'm looking at the love that I have for myself, my world, my life, and whatever it is I've put this work into. And then I'm making decisions about, well, clearly we've got endings and beginnings. So what is that new beginning for me? So let's find out. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. What is the new beginning then for my Pisces? Because you see, with this, some of this will come with you. We don't get rid of everything when we have a new beginning. Yeah. When you move house, you generally don't get rid of all your furniture. You take some bits with you, you leave some bits behind. And the same with friends when you move house. Some of those friendships will last for life, even though you've moved to a different area. Other friendships will fall by the wayside because it's kind of done now. All right. And that's what you're looking at. What's done, what's coming with me. But there's no doubt I've got a new beginning here, but I've got a bit of stress. I'm a bit anxious about it. That's normal. Be kind to yourself. All right. So what's this new beginning then? Well, we're open to receive with the Six of Pentacles. The Page of Cups is going to bring us opportunities, and the Temperance card is allowing everything to balance up in a beautiful, harmonious way. Right. So the new beginning then. This is just beautiful. This is the universe saying, Six of Pentacles, here you go. Here's your reward. Ta-da! Here's your reward. This is you open to receive the blessings from the universe of abundance. For some of you, this abundance is money. And for others, it's energy flow, love, all sorts of other things. Doesn't always have to be money, Wonderful stuff can be gifted to us that doesn't involve money. It can also be rebates and gifts and a bill I've suddenly been cancelled, I haven't got to pay. It can come in all sorts of ways. But this is you stepping into the receiving, because the Page of Cups, which you're aligned with now, is going to bring you all sorts of opportunities, some of which will be quite a surprise. The Page of Cups is unexpected opportunities, so I want you to be open to that. An unexpected opportunity is opening up. Now, we've got the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, with the Fool. All right. So this new opportunity can come out of nowhere, be a bit of a surprise. And what it's doing is it's bringing your world and life back into balance. Temperance is a beautiful healing energy, restorative. And I love this coming on the back of this Ace of Wands, that this new beginning for some of you, because of the page, could be really coming out of the blue. And you're like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Here's a lovely gift for me, a lovely surprise. Now we've got the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. This is a lovely balance. With the Five of Wands, there's definitely some conflict about this. And that's why we have the Strength here. All right, so Pisces, let's look at this. The King of Wands is saying, this is you standing in your power. The power of the lion is with you. And then we've got the Strength card over here with the lion again. So this is a double message that Pisces is your time to roar. All right, be seen, step into your power, be assertive, because there is arguments, there is conflict. We've got the Five of Wands, which is arguments. We've got the Five of Swords, which is conflict within you. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is that stress. So it's not a smooth, easy, everybody's helping and supporting you and agreeing with you. There is some battle energy, but you have the strength. Look at this, the strength of the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. So this is a dynamic duo saying, get out of my way. That Five of Wands, whoever, whatever's in your way, get out of my way because I'm coming. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me. I have the strength. I have the power. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power to make this happen. This is confidence and courage. It's not saying I'm not afraid. It's saying feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't wait for everything to be roses in the garden, for everything to align. Don't wait for everybody to agree with you, or even your own thoughts to agree with you. Don't wait for the perfect time and the perfect opportunity. Don't wait until I'm ready. Do it now. You'll find that you are opening and getting more and more ready as you take each step on the path. Just go for it, because this is saying this new beginning wants to unfold to move you towards a more abundant, more loving, more prosperous, more aligned, open to receiving energy. But there's some conflict. And that might be because this comes out of the blue, a surprise. Let's say that surprise is I'm offered a job in a different town and I want to take it. And I have a partner and the partner doesn't want to move. All right, that we have this conflict that we're going to have to work through, that we're going to have to come to some kind of agreement on. And so whatever that is for you, we need to acknowledge the two fives is conflict, challenging energy with the Nine of Swords that's creating some stress. But I'm aligning with success being in my world, and I am choosing to make a commitment to myself. Nobody's forcing this on me. I'm choosing it. I can say no, thank you, but I'm choosing to make a commitment to myself, my happiness and my goals. So there is undoubtedly a new beginning here for you. We've got the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. We've got the Fool. We've got Temperance, balancing everything up. We've got the World with those endings and beginnings. This is a very powerful new time for you, but it takes strength and courage and confidence. Remember that the Queen of Wands, which was your central energy, her most overwhelming, overpowering energy is confidence. Overpowering is not the right word. Her key energy, thank you, her main energy is confidence. So step forward confidently and boldly. All right, King and Queen of Wands, confident, bold, dynamic, determined, from a place of authority, financial flow, from a place of I deserve it, I'm being loving to myself, I have the strength, I have the confidence, I have the courage, and I'm going to take this opportunity that's come in my way to create this new beginning. Ooh, I love it. All right, let's get you an angel card to finish off, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much. Okay, and we have application. Okay. Oh, it always makes me chuckle when I see this card. Does it remind you of your school reports? Doesn't apply yourself enough, you know? You have to apply yourself. This is a card of saying, look, that's the book of knowledge, and that's the tree of life, yeah? Okay. So within this, the tree of life is your world and life going forward, right? The book of knowledge is all the knowledge that you have inside you that says, I have everything I need to be able to do this, but I have to apply myself. If I don't apply myself, it's not going to happen. I can take the knowledge, I can take the growth, but if I don't apply myself, it's just all theoretical. It's all ideas, but no action. This reading is action. This reading is authority, autonomy. This is you in your power. 3 queens and a king, the Fool, the world. This is you in your strength to say, I am applying myself, whether that's to a new job, a new home, a new thought process, a new world. You are on it. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this was super helpful. If it was, give it a like. If you haven't yet, do subscribe. It's completely free. You just press the subscribe button. And I will be back on Friday with the weekly collective reading, and I'll be back with another Pisces readings in a few weeks' time. All right, my beautiful people, you take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.